Hello and welcome back to this empowering journey. Our course, Breakup Recovery, Transforming Pain into Strength, has been progressing steadily. Over the past 2 days, we've embarked on a journey of understanding and accepting the pain and have learned how to transform that pain into meaning. Today, we shift gears and move forward to our next step on this journey, which is finding happiness. We are turning our focus towards understanding happiness. Happiness, as we often understand it in our society, is not tied to a person, a relationship, or even a particular set of circumstances. It is an internal state, a condition of the mind that we can nurture and cultivate independently of any external factors. And this understanding is essential in our journey towards healing because it helps us realize that our happiness is not contingent on others. Our happiness lies within us and it is within our power to tap into it. Often when we think about happiness, we associate it with external elements, achieving a certain goal, being a specific person, or obtaining a desired material possession. However, true sustainable happiness is not about these external factors. It's about our internal state, our mindset, and our perspective on life. It's about cultivating an attitude of gratitude, practicing mindfulness, and finding joy in the present moment. Understanding this aspect of happiness is crucial, especially when we are navigating through challenging times, such as a separation or breakup. And during such times, it's easy to fall into the trap of believing that our happiness was tied to the person we were with or the relationship we had. We may find ourselves feeling lost, thinking that we have lost our source of happiness. But the truth is, our happiness was never tied to these external factors. It was always within you, waiting to be tapped into. In our journey towards healing, it's imperative that we shift our focus from external sources of happiness to the internal ones. And we need to understand that we are the true source of our happiness. Our mindset, our attitude, and our approach to life determine our happiness. We have the power to cultivate a positive mindset, to choose to be happy regardless of our circumstances. Cultivating happiness from within is a practice. At first, it might be very hard to shift your perspective, but then with practice, you will see it becomes so easy. It's about making a conscious decision every day to choose happiness. It's about finding joy in the small things, being present in the moment, and nurturing a positive mindset. It's about self-care, self-love, and self-acceptance. And there's nothing selfish about it. As we move forward in our journey, let's make a commitment to ourselves to cultivate happiness from within. Let's understand that our happiness is not dependent on anyone or anything outside of us. It lies within you and it's within your power to tap into it. So today I invite you to engage in a deep reflection on the concept of happiness. This might involve shifting your perspective and changing your existing beliefs about what happiness is and where it comes from. So, ask yourself, what are the sources of your happiness? How can you nurture and cultivate them independently of external factors? So, as always, to guide your reflection, I will give you some questions. There will be 4 today. You can take a notebook, a paper, so you can write them down. Feel free to pause the recording so you have some time to write the questions. And then you can take some time later to think about your answers. So question number 1. What activities or experiences make you feel genuinely happy? Are there certain hobbies, places, or simple daily rituals that fill you with joy? So, what activities or experiences make you feel genuinely happy? Are there certain hobbies, places, or simple daily rituals that fill you with joy? Question number 2. Who are the people in your life that consistently bring you joy and happiness? And how do they do this? And why does it matter to you? Who are the people in your life that consistently bring you joy and happiness? How do they do this? And why does it matter to you? Question number 3. What aspects of your life are already sources of happiness? This could be your work, your home, your community, your pets, or even your own personal growth. What aspects of your life are already sources of happiness? And finally, question number 4. How can you incorporate more of these happiness sources into your daily life? What practical steps can you take to make these sources a more prominent part of your everyday life? So, how can you incorporate more of these happiness sources into your life? And what practical steps can you take to make these sources a more prominent part of your everyday life? So take your time to reflect on these questions. Write down your thoughts and insights in a journal or piece of paper and allow yourself to delve deep into the concept of happiness and explore how you can cultivate it within the corners of your everyday life. There's no right or wrong answer here. This is your journey and your experiences are unique to you. The goal here is not to find a universal definition of happiness, but to uncover your personal sources of joy and understand how you can tap into them more regularly. So as we close today's session, I want to leave you with a thought-provoking quote from the French author Marcel Proust. He once said, "Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom." Let me repeat that one. Let us be grateful to people who make us happy. They are the charming gardeners who make our souls blossom. This quote reminds us that happiness often comes from the relationships we nurture, the people we surround ourselves with, and the love we give and receive. So let's cultivate our garden of happiness, and let's use this joy to guide us on our journey to healing. Thank you for joining me today, and I look forward to being with you again tomorrow as we continue our journey towards rediscovering our true selves and reclaiming our joy. Until then, feel free to share your experience in the comments and join the next meditation on finding happiness. Take care, be gentle with yourself, and remember, you are not alone on this journey. Bye for now.